everyone, this is Selina. Welcome back to one of my videos. I hope you're well. If you're new to my channel, welcome. My name's Selina and I release crochet tutorials and free patterns. And today I'm bringing to you this beautiful little bandana. It's so pretty, it's so feminine. As you can see, I've used two different colors for this project. And it does feature a treble crochet corner to corner stitch and a lovely little shell stitch border. As always, the free pattern is available on my blog selinaveronique.com. The link will be in the description box. So for this project I used Drops Muscat yarn. That's 100% mercerized cotton yarn. I will be linking all of the materials in the description box, so don't worry with the exact shades that I used. And this is 100% mercerized cotton yarn, and it's a DK weight yarn, also known as a light 3 yarn. And as you can see, I used a pink and a cream. You will also be needing a 4.5mm crochet hook, a tapestry needle, a pair of scissors, and that's it. I will be speaking in US terms with British terms in brackets. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. And without further ado, I'm just going to jump into the tutorial. So to begin this tutorial, you will be making a slip knot. So go ahead and create a slip knot, pop your hook through and tighten. And now we will be chaining 7. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And as you can see, I have started with the pink color. Is wrap your yarn twice around your hook and go into the skip 1, 2, 3, 4 chains from the hook and go into the 5th chain from the hook and place your hook through, pull up a loop. You have 4 loops on your hook. Take your yarn and pull through 2 loops, take your yarn and pull through 2 loops, and take your yarn and pull through 2 loops. And this creates your treble crochet. And the first chain 4 counts as a treble crochet. Now go ahead and place a treble crochet into the next chain, like so, and into the next chain. And this creates our first cluster of treble crochets. Okay, so for row 2, you are going to be chaining 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Turn your work. And now count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 chains from the hook once again and place a treble crochet into that. And again place a treble crochet into the next chain and place a treble crochet into the next chain, like so. And now you are going to be taking your 2 clusters and slip stitching through this space here, which is a space between 2 stitches from the previous row. Now chain 1, 2, 3, and 4, and this counts as a treble crochet. And you will be placing 3 more treble crochets within this space. 2, 3, and 4 treble crochets. This is what we have. And now, and this is row 2. And now for row 3, chain 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Turn your project and now count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 chains from the hook, and once again place your first treble into that chain, and now place a treble into the next chain and your next treble into the next chain. This is what we have. And now slip stitch through those 2 trebles like so. And now count 1, 2, 3, 4 chains and place 3 trebles inside this space. 2, 3, and 4, like so. And now slip stitch through this space. Count 1, 2, 3, 4 chains and place 3 treble crochets inside this space like so. Now for the next row, chain 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Turn your work, and this is once again the same process. Count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 chains from the hook and place a treble into that chain. And now once again place another treble into the next stitch, so you see, and another treble into the next stitch. So let's see how many we have. 1, 2, 3, 4. And now slip stitch through this space here. And now once again chain 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. And place your treble crochets here in the space. 3 and 4. Slip stitch, and now chain 4, 1, 2, 3, and 4. So we've chained 4, and now we are placing a treble crochet, into the stitch, and another treble crochet, and another treble crochet. And this is the last row I'm showing you, then you're carrying on your own. Slip stitch through the space, chain 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and place 3 more treble crochets in this space like so. And so this is row 4. So as you can see, this is a very simple pattern. Just repeat this row over and over until you have, I'll be writing that on the screen. So I've gone ahead and crocheted 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 rows. So I've snipped off the yarn, and to finish this part I'm just going to pull through like this. And now I'm going to show you how to crochet the border. So we are going to be crocheting our first row across the 3 sides. So just let's attach the yarn where we've just fastened off, so the cream yarn. So I've just fastened on the cream yarn. And what we are going to be doing is crocheting a single crochet edging. So to begin, pull on your yarn, pull up a loop and chain 1. This does not count as a stitch. And now just go into the next stitch with a single crochet. 2 single crochet, pop your hook directly through, pull up a loop. You have 2 loops on your hook. Pull your yarn through 2 loops. Then go into the next stitch and place a single crochet, and now place a single crochet into the next stitch. So this is the wrong side, what I call wrong side of the stitches. So this means there's not necessarily a specific stitch into which you are going to be crocheting, if that makes sense. So just make sure you are placing enough single crochets across the side, because single crochets do tend to tighten the project. So I'm going into each and every stitch across, and it's easier on this side. So this is the top, but once you reach the first side here, this is also the wrong side of the stitches. So just make sure that you place enough single crochets across all the sides, the 3 sides, and please do make sure that the number of single crochets you are placing are a multiple of 5. It doesn't matter how many stitches you place, but just make sure it's a multiple of 5. So I forgot to say, we are going to be adding our ties on each side whilst we are crocheting the first row. So we've reached the first side here, and we are going to be chaining 45. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so I've chained 45, and so now I'm going to skip the first chain. Let me just zoom in and go into the second chain with a slip stitch. So just go ahead and slip stitch through the second chain and through each and every chain across. So just go ahead and slip stitch through every chain across until you reach the end of the chain. So I forgot to say, we are going to be adding our ties on each side whilst we are crocheting the first row. So we've reached the first side here, and we are going to be chaining 45. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so I've chained 45, and so now I'm going to skip the first chain. Let me just zoom in and go into the second chain with a slip stitch. So just go ahead and slip stitch through the second chain and through each and every chain across. So just go ahead and slip stitch through every chain across until you reach the end of the chain. Okay, so I've slip stitched through every chain, and now I'm going to slip stitch through the project like that. And now I'm just going to carry on my pattern of single crochets all across the edge, both edges and both sides. So just go ahead and complete both sides, and then once you get to this corner, repeat the process that we've just done, chain 45 and then slip stitch and then fasten, and then I'll show you what to do after that. So I'm back, and as you can see, I've completed the first round and the second hair tie, and I've slip stitched through the project. So now we are going to be crocheting on this side and that side, so the V part of the of the bandana, so just turn your project around so as to work on that side. So let me just make this easier to see. So to begin, chain 1 and go into the first stitch with a single crochet. Now count 1, 2 and 3, skip 2 stitches and go into the third with 5 double crochets. So 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Now skip 2 stitches and go into the third with a single crochet. Now skip 2 stitches and go into the third with 5 double crochets. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Now skip 2 stitches and go into the next with a single crochet. So this is what we have. As you can see, this is creating a beautiful little shell stitch on the 2 sides, and so just repeat this pattern over and over on both sides, and once you've almost finished this second row, I'll get back to you. So at about 10 stitches away from the other side, I'll get back to you. Okay, so I've almost finished. I've placed a single crochet here. I'm going to skip 2 and go into the next stitch with 5 double crochets. 2, 3, 4 and 5. And now I'm going to skip 2 stitches, and in the last single crochet, place your last single crochet. So let me let me de-zoom. So this is what we have. We are going to be fastening off, and pull your yarn through like so, and now just tidy up your loose end. This is what we have, the result. It's so pretty, it's so feminine. I love it. Let me know in the comments if you enjoyed this tutorial. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye bye.